The Glaven Ford Locker Room Show takes us inside of Tiger Wrestling. The Lady Tigers headed to the state championships this Wednesday and Thursday in Salina. We've got defending champion Gabby Kappas and another state qualifier for the second in a row, and Alyssa Cowing. And I guess first off, what's the difference, the feeling going in this year? I know last year was so new for you guys. Is there a more comfort level, Gabby, this year?
Yeah. I think this year I kind of know what it's going to be like a lot more, not being a freshman anymore.
For sure, yeah. Now, Alyssa, for you, kind of the same type of story?
Kind of. Just
excited to be back? Excited to be back for
Yeah.
sure, but at least you kind of know what to expect when you walk into the arena. Have you guys looked at your bracket? I'm sure you have. Alyssa, what are your thoughts on your first round opponent? You have a Pratt wrestler, is that right?
Yeah, I've wrestled her before. I think as long as I just stay in my game and try my hardest, I think I could beat her and beat the next people too, as long as I just try.
Stay within what you can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. Gabby, what about you? Burlington wrestler, right?
Yeah, I haven't wrestled her yet this year, but I think it'll be a good match.
Yeah, good deal. Now, as you look ahead to the quarters and the semis and trying to advance through, who is someone that you're looking at that you are not concerned, but that you're excited maybe to get a chance to go up against? Is there a wrestler out there?
I'll get to wrestle the Chanute girl. I thought I would get a wrestler at Remington, but we didn't meet up.
Gotcha. So excited about that opportunity. Alyssa, for you, is there someone that you have wrestled that you might meet up with, or?
I'm excited to wrestle Holly Thatcher. I've wrestled her before, once.
A close one, right?
Yeah. But that's if
If it happens,
yeah, if I get to come across her, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get to wrestle her.
So what is your pre-match day like tomorrow? Now that you're back for a second year at the state championships, what time will you get out on the mat? What time will you get to Salina? Give us a little rundown what that looks like.
Weigh in at like 8, I think, and then probably warm up at like 9.
Wrestling starts at 10. Alyssa, you'll be one of the first ones out there.
I love being a lightweight.
Yeah, get it going, right? Don't have to wait around. Good stuff. Well, it's been exciting to see what you guys have done for women's wrestling in this area and in this region. And I know you gained a wrestler this year. You'd love to have more come out, right? I mean, isn't that the goal for you guys?
Yeah, our goal is to get like probably 5 freshmen out next year.
It would be nice to have at least a full girls team. Almost.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, well, best of luck this weekend. I know you guys are going to do great. Gabby Kappas and Alyssa Cowing headed to the state championships in Salina on the Glaven Ford Locker Room Show. The Glaven Ford Locker Room Show now gets a chance to talk with the head coach of Tiger Wrestling, Brandon Pigorish. And Coach, talking with the Lady Tigers headed to the state championships. Let's focus in on Wednesday and Thursday. There's 2 really solid leaders you have in Gabby and Alyssa.
Absolutely. If you've ever been in our practice room, they're 2 of the hardest working, wrestlers in the room. And day in, day out, since the first day of practice, they've been, determined on having success and doing well and accomplishing their goals. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, what the next 2 days can do. Both of them have worked really hard, and, I feel that they're in a good position to do well.
Gabby, the expectations are so big for her because she's gone out and just made her name in the wrestling world. She handles that really well, though, as a sophomore, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think she thrives off the the idea of just having a target on your back, and from an athlete's perspective, it's always fun to overcome an obstacle or upset somebody, but also within that, I think you gain a lot, always just with that target on you and how you defend your title, so to speak, or just defend your status as one of the top wrestlers, and she does well with that. She always seeks out a challenge, never shies away from anything or backs down, and that's what makes her great. And I'm hoping that she can continue to have the success that she's had and just keep wrestling hard.
I get the feeling with Alyssa that she's kind of taken that mentality on as well. She's talking about it, excited about someone who's gotten her before and maybe a chance to get back at it.
Yeah, she as well. She hasn't wrestled as long as Gabby, but has really progressed over the past couple of seasons, as an athlete and as a wrestler, and having those 2 be able to work out with each other has been great because they both push each other hard. And from Alyssa's standpoint, she has had success against some of the girls that have beat her, but has just maybe not put that full match together, and so has had an error or slip up here in those matches. And if she can put a full match together and do that, 4 matches in a row, I would say she can win a state title.
It's exciting. I know both Alyssa and Gabby were quick to say they're excited about the numbers growing. Talk about, I know middle school, they've become their own girls program, and it seems to be growing. Is that the case?
Yeah, absolutely. In the community, you've seen the youth programs are having more girls, and then it's trickled it's kind of gone upward. We've seen these girls that have done it now start to wrestle in middle school. We had a bunch of new ones go out. We had 25 girls out for our middle school program. They had their own season, and so they get to practice with each other, and then they get to go and compete as a team with each other. And having one of the bigger teams was fun for the girls, I think, because you got a cheering squad and you got other athletes you're out there competing for, and so it was really cool to see that. And then hopefully that will also, in turn next year we get a handful of freshmen, if not more, and then get another handful the next year and just keep building, and then you can have a solid roster where you can fill a whole team. And I'm looking forward to the day where we're actually wrestling a full girls duel before the guys.
Yeah.
And then that's going to happen soon. The numbers over the state have gone up. I think, we've talked at the coaches meetings, and they've been talking about having 4 separate girls classes, and that's something they'll probably table, through the Activities Association for next season. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm excited that we've had some success here, and I think that these 2 girls in high school have really got some notoriety and helped that middle school thing take off. So it's just been awesome watching it grow, and having a daughter myself, someday that can maybe do some of this wrestling. That is just a cool thing.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Exciting time. I know a huge week for you and for this program, so best of luck at Salina. It's Tiger Wrestling on the Glavin Ford Locker Room Show.